Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into the astonishing story of one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in American history, the 1976 Lincoln cent with no mint mark, a coin so rare that its current market value can reach an eye-watering $10 million. Yes, you heard that right, $10 million for a single 1-cent coin, a coin that millions of Americans once carried casually in their wallets, purses, and pockets, completely unaware of the fortune it could hold. To truly understand why this penny is so special, we need to travel back in time to the year 1976, a pivotal year for the United States. It was the nation's bicentennial, a time of celebration, parades, fireworks, and a renewed sense of pride in the country's history. The U.S. Mint was busy producing coins not just for everyday circulation but also for special collector's sets, commemorative editions, and millions of coins meant to celebrate 200 years of independence. Among all these coins, the Lincoln cent seemed ordinary, a copper-colored 1-cent piece featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse, nothing to suggest it would one day become a treasure worth millions. What makes the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so rare is that during its production, a very small number of coins were accidentally struck without the mint mark that usually indicates where the coin was made. In the 1970s, the Philadelphia Mint typically did not use a mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco did. However, the 1976 coins were part of a larger minting process that included experimental techniques and production for collector's editions. Somewhere along the line, a few coins were struck without the mint mark due to an error in the die or stamping process. These coins, known as the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies, were either misprinted or slipped through quality control, and only a tiny number exist today, making them extraordinarily rare. Collectors refer to these coins as Holy Grail pennies because of their rarity and the incredible story behind them. Imagine holding a coin that might have circulated unnoticed in a cash register, a pocket, or a jar of coins, only to discover decades later that it is one of the few surviving examples of a minting mistake that could be worth millions. The journey of this coin from ordinary circulation to the rarefied halls of collectors' auctions is nothing short of fascinating. The 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny gained prominence first among a small group of numismatists who noticed unusual patterns in the coin's design. They observed that these pennies lacked the D or S mint mark, yet they were struck on the same planchets, and with the same design as other coins of the era. Experts studied the coins meticulously, using magnification, lighting, and chemical analysis to confirm their authenticity. The results revealed a coin that was genuine, yet so extraordinarily rare that it became a centerpiece for coin collectors everywhere. But rarity alone does not explain the staggering market value of $10 million. This value comes from a combination of scarcity, historical significance, and demand among elite collectors. The coin represents a piece of American history, a time capsule from the bicentennial year, and a story of a rare mistake that has captured the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. Investors and collectors alike are willing to pay astronomical prices for the chance to own a tangible connection to this remarkable past. To put the value in perspective, consider that the original face value of the penny was just 1 cent. A single coin that could have been lost in the couch cushions, carried around for a week of grocery shopping, or tossed aside as spare change is now worth millions. This incredible leap in value highlights the unique nature of coin collecting, where rarity, history, and condition intersect to create fortunes seemingly out of nowhere. The condition of the coin is critical. A well-preserved 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with sharp details, minimal wear, and no scratches can command the highest prices at auction. Even small imperfections can reduce the value, which is why collectors go to extraordinary lengths to ensure these coins are carefully preserved. Specialized holders, controlled environments, and expert grading are all part of the process. Coins are often submitted to grading companies like PCGS or NGC, where experts examine every tiny detail, from the sharpness of Lincoln's profile to the clarity of the Union shield, to determine the coin's grade and ultimately its market value. The journey of this coin does not stop at its discovery. Many of the surviving examples have fascinating ownership histories, passed down through families, inherited by descendants, or purchased in private sales. Some coins were discovered in old jars of coins hidden away for decades, while others were found in circulation, their rarity recognized only after careful examination. Each coin tells a story, not just of American history, but of human curiosity, persistence, and the thrill of discovery. Auctions for these coins are dramatic and highly competitive. When a 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny appears for sale, collectors from around the globe bid fiercely, knowing they might never get another chance. The stakes are incredibly high, and the excitement palpable. Reports from past auctions describe heart-stopping moments, intense bidding wars, and final prices that leave even seasoned collectors stunned. To watch one of these coins sell for millions is to witness history being rewritten, the value of a small, copper disc transcending its humble origins. Beyond its monetary value, the 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has become a cultural symbol in the world of numismatics. It represents the thrill of the hunt, the magic of chance, and the potential for ordinary objects to become extraordinary treasures. It inspires collectors of all ages to examine their coins more carefully, to hold on to what might seem insignificant, and to never underestimate the hidden value in everyday life. This coin has even been featured in documentaries, magazine articles, and countless online discussions, cementing its status as one of the most famous and sought-after pennies in the world. In recent years, the market for rare coins has surged, and the 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has followed that trend. As more collectors and investors seek tangible assets that combine historical significance with scarcity, prices have soared. Today, a well-preserved example in pristine condition can command up to $10 million, making it one of the most valuable coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. This staggering number is a testament to both its rarity and the enduring fascination with American coinage. Collectors are drawn not just by the potential financial reward, but by the story behind the coin. The idea that a single minting error during the bicentennial celebration created a coin so rare it could be worth millions captures the imagination. Owning such a coin is akin to holding a piece of history in your hand, a tangible connection to a specific moment in time, a symbol of craftsmanship, chance, and preservation. For those who dream of discovering their own 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, the hunt is both thrilling and challenging. Experts advise carefully examining all Lincoln cents from 1976, especially those that appear slightly different or lack a mint mark. While the chances of finding one are extremely low, the potential reward is beyond imagination. Even seasoned collectors occasionally stumble upon unexpected treasures, reminding us that the world is full of hidden wonders waiting to be discovered. The 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It is a testament to history, a symbol of rarity, and a dream realized for those lucky enough to find or own one. Its story teaches us the value of attention to detail, the thrill of discovery, and the extraordinary potential hidden within the ordinary. For collectors, investors, and enthusiasts, this coin is a legend, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and a reminder that sometimes the smallest things can hold the greatest treasures. So, the next time you reach into your pocket, purse, or jar of coins, think about what could be hiding there. Among the ordinary pennies, nickels, and dimes, there could be a piece of history, a treasure beyond imagination, waiting for someone to recognize its worth. The 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a story of chance, history, and immense value, a coin that has captured the hearts and minds of collectors worldwide and will continue to do so for generations to come. Remember, whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just someone curious about history and treasure, the 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating reminder that sometimes the most valuable things are hiding in plain sight. One small coin, struck over 40 years ago, has become a legend, worth millions, a symbol of rarity, history, and the magic that can be found in the most unexpected places. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters, because today we are diving into one of the most astonishing stories in numismatic history. A story that could change your life if you happen to find one lying unnoticed in your pocket change. Imagine this: a single penny, a coin that has been in circulation for decades, ordinary to the untrained eye, but hiding a secret that could make you unimaginably rich. That coin is the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Yes, you heard that right. This humble penny, the kind we often toss aside without a second thought, is now one of the rarest, most valuable coins in the world. And its current market value? A mind-blowing $9 million. This isn't a typo, and this isn't a story from fiction. This is real, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why coin collectors around the globe are obsessed with this tiny piece of history. Let's start at the beginning. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first coin in the United States to feature a president. Its iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln gracing the obverse has made it instantly recognizable, and over the decades, the Lincoln cent has become more than just currency. It's a collectible, a historical artifact, and in some cases, a goldmine. The year 1986, however, holds a special place in the annals of numismatics because of a production era so rare, so extraordinary, that it has created a coin worth millions today. In 1986, the United States Mint was producing billions of pennies, as usual, for everyday use. Among these coins were pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Normally, these coins would carry no mint mark, as was customary for Philadelphia coins at the time. But due to an extremely rare minting anomaly, a very small batch of pennies was produced with a flaw that left them without a mint mark entirely, a detail that went unnoticed by most people. This no mint mark penny should have been a routine coin, but in reality, it became one of the rarest modern errors in U.S. coinage history. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist today, making it incredibly rare. The story gets more fascinating when you understand the process behind it. Coin production is a highly controlled process, involving meticulous machinery, precise dies, and rigorous quality control. But every so often, anomalies occur, and that's exactly what happened in 1986. The minting process inadvertently skipped or misapplied the mint mark on certain coins, creating a limited number of no mint mark Lincoln pennies. These coins are nearly indistinguishable from regular pennies to the casual eye, but to collectors, they are a treasure of incalculable value. Experts spend years studying the tiniest details of coins to confirm their authenticity, and this penny is no exception. Its rarity, coupled with the historical significance of being a modern minting error, has elevated its value astronomically. Now, you might be wondering, how did a coin that is only 35 years old become worth $9 million? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and the story behind the coin. In the world of numismatics, errors, misprints, and anomalies are highly prized because they are unique. The fewer coins that exist with a specific anomaly, the more collectors are willing to pay. And in the case of the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, there are so few surviving examples that it has become the holy grail for collectors worldwide. Every time one of these coins comes up for sale, it makes headlines, sparking bidding wars and capturing the attention of both serious collectors and casual enthusiasts. But there's more to the story than just rarity. The Lincoln penny itself carries a rich historical legacy. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is a symbol of courage, leadership, and emancipation. Every time you hold a Lincoln penny, you're holding a piece of history. The 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than a coin. It's a testament to the fascinating interplay between history, chance, and human oversight. It's a reminder that even the most ordinary objects in our daily lives can carry extraordinary value if you know what to look for. Collectors who have been lucky enough to acquire this penny have described the experience as life-changing. Imagine finding a coin for a few cents that, in an instant, becomes a fortune. It's a dream scenario for any numismatist or investor. And because of its value, these pennies are treated with the utmost care. They are typically stored in protective cases, away from moisture, sunlight, and any damage that could reduce their worth. Handling them requires gloves and expert knowledge, and even slight imperfections can affect the price by millions. The 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny also represents a fascinating chapter in modern coin collecting. Unlike ancient coins, whose scarcity is due to the passage of time, or rare coins made of precious metals like gold or silver, this penny's value comes from an error, a mistake. It's proof that sometimes, human error can lead to astonishing fortune. And in the competitive world of coin auctions, where rare coins often sell for hundreds of thousands or even millions, this penny stands at the pinnacle. Auction houses report that interest in these coins has exploded in recent years, with collectors willing to pay nearly anything to secure a piece of this unique history. If you're watching this video, it's worth checking your own change. While it's extremely unlikely that the average person will stumble upon one of these pennies, there are stories of rare coins being discovered in piggy banks, coin rolls, and even loose change in drawers. It's a thrilling thought that a coin sitting unnoticed in your pocket could one day be worth millions. The possibility, however slim, is part of the excitement that drives collectors and treasure hunters alike. The market value of the 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny continues to rise, reflecting both its rarity and the intense demand from collectors. Experts predict that as long as these coins remain elusive, their value will continue to climb, cementing their status as one of the most sought-after modern coins in history. Owning one is not just about financial gain, it's about holding a piece of numismatic legend, a tangible connection to a moment in time when a small error transformed an ordinary penny into a monumental treasure. In conclusion, the 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It is a story of chance, history, and incredible value. It reminds us that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary secrets. For collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike, this penny represents the ultimate combination of rarity, beauty, and potential wealth. So, the next time you find yourself handling pennies, take a moment to look closely. You never know, you might be holding the key to a $9 million fortune. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever produced. If you enjoyed this video and want to uncover more hidden treasures, learn about rare coin discoveries, and explore the fascinating stories behind historical money, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And remember, sometimes the tiniest things hold the biggest surprises. Who knows? The next extraordinary coin might be just a penny away. Welcome back, coin hunters, treasure seekers, history lovers, and everyone who's ever wondered whether a tiny piece of copper change in your pocket could be worth a small fortune. Today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about, most debated, and most misunderstood coins in modern numismatics, the 1964 mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin looks humble, barely larger than your fingernail, but the stories, myths, and legend around it are huge. Now, first things first, you might have seen videos, social posts, headlines, or crazy thumbnails claiming the 1964 penny is worth $2 million. We're going to address that head on. Real value, real stories, and real auction records. It's going to be one wild ride, so buckle up and keep watching. Let's slow the clock back to 1964. America is in the middle of huge cultural change. The Beatles are about to take over, the civil rights movement is shaping a new era, and right here at the United States Mint we're striking billions of Lincoln pennies for America's wallets and piggy banks. But unlike almost every other year, 1964 stands out in the coin world. It wasn't just another run-of-the-mill coin production year. The Lincoln cent, originally introduced way back in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has become the most widely collected United States coin ever. But in 1964 something peculiar happened. The Denver Mint struck 3.79 billion of these pennies with the mint mark D, making the 1964 Lincoln penny one of the most produced pennies of the modern era. That means most of these coins ended up in circulation and most are worth exactly what they've been worth since they were made. 1-cent coin trackers. So why all the hype? Here's where things start getting interesting. There are extremely rare and collectible versions of this coin, but they're not your everyday change-found pennies. Most 1964 Lincoln pennies are common, and even in pristine uncirculated condition they typically sell for single-digit prices or maybe teens of dollars because over 3 billion were made at Denver alone. Coin trackers. But every so often something extraordinary slips through the mint's quality control and error coins are born. These errors can turn a common coin into something collector-worthy, even highly valuable. And this is where the legendary myths begin, about coins worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions. One of the most famous error types collectors whisper about is the double die error, where the design elements are struck more than once. On a truly dramatic double die error, you might see lettering that looks doubled or doubled on Lincoln's profile. Collectors pay big money for these because they are extremely rare. Some dramatic error coins have sold for five-figure sums, even beyond $100,000 in rare cases. But that's with verifiable auction records and professional grading. Pennyverse.info. There are dramatic stories circulating online about the 1964 D. Birdie error, a piece where a misstrike makes the word liberty look warped into something resembling birdie. That kind of error is astonishingly rare and extremely collectible. According to verified listings, examples of this dramatic double die error have been recorded in auction catalogs for triple-digit thousands of dollars, sometimes over $125,000 or more in high-grade conditions. Pennyverse.info. But here's the truth: nothing on record authenticates $2 million for a 1964 D penny. That number exists in the realm of exaggeration and clickbait. You might be wondering, how does a penny go from being worth 1 cent straight out of the mint into becoming a collector's holy grail worth five figures? The answer is rarity plus condition plus error type plus authenticity. Coins in mint state condition, that's collector grade, untouched by circulation, with perfect red copper luster and dramatic mint errors are very rare. For a coin struck in the billions to survive unscathed and with a dramatic error is like finding a needle in a mountain of haystacks. The most valuable 1964 cents you're going to hear about are almost always special mint set, SMS, coins or error coins. SMS coins were specially struck for collectors with much higher quality than regular circulation strikes, and only a tiny number were ever made. Data shows that some of these special mint pieces have sold in the past for thousands of dollars when authenticated and graded because their surfaces are so exceptional. U.S. Coins Guide. Let's talk about condition for a moment because this is Numismatics 101. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state, and grades above MS65 are extremely hard to find for a mass-produced coin like the 1964 D. In fact, true MS67 Denver coins are some of the toughest Lincoln cents to find from the 1960s. SD bullion. Now imagine a 1964 D penny with a massive error, perfect red luster, and a top-tier grade from a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. That's the coin collectors go wild for. That's the coin that can hit thousands, and in absolutely extraordinary circumstances, tens of thousands at auction.at. This point you might be asking, okay, but what about that $2 million value we mentioned at the start? The truth is that no verified auction record shows a 1964 D penny selling for $2 million. That's a number born from hype, speculation, and exaggeration designed to get views and clicks, not something validated by real numismatic sales data. True collector markets are transparent, especially at very high price levels, and reputable auction houses publish their results. There's no record of a 1964 D Lincoln penny fetching millions. The most valuable Lincoln cent coins in history sold for millions are other dates, like the famous 1955 double die, or ultra-rare early issues, not the 1964 D. CoinTrackers +1. Here's what has been documented. Some dramatic 1964 double die error coins, SMS varieties, or phenomenal uncirculated examples have sold for tens of thousands, sometimes more than $100,000, when authenticated and graded. Those are amazing results, and truly life-changing for the seller. Pennyverse.info. But the legendary $2 million 1964 D penny remains exactly that. A legend. So what should you do if you find a 1964 D Lincoln penny today? First, don't throw it away, because every penny has a story. But second, don't assume it's instantly worth millions just because of a video title. Look at the condition. Look for errors. Look for unusual striking details, doubled dies, off-center strikes, weird shapes, or strange lettering. These are the things that actually move the value meter. Send your coin to a professional grading service if you genuinely suspect something exceptional. Authenticity is everything. And remember, the true beauty of coins like this isn't just their potential dollar value, it's the way they connect us to history. A humble 1964 Lincoln penny began its life in the pockets of everyday Americans. Civil rights marches, moon landing dreams, rock and roll dancing, and global change all happened while these coins jingled in cash registers and wallets. This little copper disc carries the face of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most iconic presidents in American history, and the words "In God We Trust." It's a reminder that history, art, culture, economy, and chance all collide in the palm of your hand. So next time you find a 1964 penny, don't dismiss it. Appreciate it. Examine it. Treasure it, not just for the money it might hold, but for the story it does carry. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the truth, myth, and legend of the 1964 Lincoln penny, smash that subscribe button, hit like, and tap the bell so you never miss a coin treasure video like this. And tell us in the comments, what's the rarest penny you have ever found? Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Welcome to our channel, where today we dive deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the United States history, the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you think a simple penny is just a small piece of copper, think again, because this particular penny has taken the numismatic world by storm, making collectors and investors sit up and pay attention. In this video, we will explore the history of this penny, why it is so rare, how it came to be, and why its current market value is an astonishing $70,418. First, let's travel back in time and understand the context in which the 2001 Lincoln penny was produced. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, minor changes were made to its design, composition, and minting process. By 2001, pennies were primarily minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Typically, coins produced at these mints carry a mint mark, P for Philadelphia and D for Denver, to indicate their origin. However, the 2001 no-mint mark penny is unique because it mysteriously lacks the P mint mark, which should have been present on every coin from the Philadelphia mint that year. This absence has puzzled collectors and experts alike and has made this penny incredibly sought after. The rarity of the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is partly due to a minting error that occurred during production. Minting errors are not uncommon in coin collecting, but the specific circumstances surrounding this penny are extraordinary. Experts believe that a batch of pennies accidentally went through the Philadelphia press without receiving the P mint mark. Since only a limited number of these coins were produced before the error was corrected, very few of them exist today. This scarcity is a major reason why collectors are willing to pay premium prices for it. Now, let's talk about the value. The 2001 no-mint mark penny has captured headlines for its jaw-dropping market value, currently priced at $70,418. To understand why this penny is worth so much, it is important to recognize the factors that contribute to a coin's value. The primary factors include rarity, condition, demand among collectors, and historical significance. In the case of the 2001 no-mint mark penny, all these factors converged perfectly. Its rarity due to the minting error makes it highly desirable, while the impeccable condition of most surviving coins adds to its premium price. The historical significance of being part of the Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation for over a century, further enhances its allure. Collectors often compare this penny to other famous era coins, and it consistently ranks among the most valuable modern era coins ever discovered. Some collectors describe it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because the chances of finding one in circulation are almost non-existent. Even seasoned numismatists, who have been collecting coins for decades, consider this penny a crown jewel of any collection. Auction records and private sales confirm that these coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, making headlines and sparking frenzy in the collecting community. So, how can someone identify a 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? The process is both exciting and meticulous. First, collectors carefully examine the coin under magnification to ensure there is no P mint mark above the date on the obverse side. Then, the coin's condition is assessed using the standard grading scale, which ranges from poor to mint state. Coins in mint state, showing no signs of wear, are particularly valuable. Third-party authentication and grading services play a crucial role in certifying the authenticity and condition of the coin. Without proper certification, the market value could be significantly lower, as buyers need assurance that they are purchasing a genuine era coin. The story of the 2001 no-mint mark penny also highlights the fascinating interplay between human error and monetary history. Minting coins is a highly precise process, but even minor lapses can create extraordinary collectibles. In this case, a missing mint mark transformed an ordinary penny into a highly coveted treasure. Collectors often marvel at how something so small and seemingly insignificant can hold such enormous value and historical importance. This penny has also inspired new collectors and investors to enter the numismatic market. Seeing a modern coin sell for tens of thousands of dollars ignites curiosity and excitement, encouraging people to examine their own collections for hidden gems. It serves as a reminder that every coin, no matter how common it seems, has the potential to be valuable under the right circumstances. Many collectors now meticulously check their pocket change, hoping to stumble upon a rare find like the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. In addition to its monetary value, the 2001 no-mint mark penny carries cultural and educational significance. It tells a story about the meticulous processes behind minting currency, the history of American coinage, and the enduring popularity of the Lincoln cent series. Schools, museums, and coin clubs often use such era coins as teaching tools, helping students and enthusiasts understand the complexities and joys of numismatics. This penny is not just a collectible, it is a tangible piece of history that connects us to a broader narrative about money, mistakes, and the unexpected treasures that can arise from human error. The current market value of $70,418 might seem astonishing for a coin that originally cost just 1 cent, but it is a testament to the incredible demand, rarity, and historical significance of the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Its story continues to inspire collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts around the world, making it one of the most talked about coins of the modern era. Those fortunate enough to own one are not just holding a coin, they are holding a piece of numismatic legend. In conclusion, the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a remarkable example of how a tiny piece of copper can become a valuable and historically significant artifact. Its rarity, the mystery of the missing mint mark, impeccable condition, and the overwhelming demand among collectors all contribute to its extraordinary value. With a current market price of $70,418, it stands as a symbol of the fascinating world of coin collecting, where even the smallest errors can turn into astonishing treasures. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a history enthusiast, or simply someone intrigued by rare finds, the 2001 no-mint mark penny is a story worth knowing, a treasure worth seeking, and a piece of history worth preserving.